Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to some more Death Must Die. I was doing some testing here with some of the new holiday items on Averon, and I was trying to rebuild the whole Immortal Averon build, and I may have come across something. Now, I'm not sure yet, but I wanted to record this just in case. If it turns out to be great, awesome, you'll see it in a video. If not, well, no, maybe not. We're currently on a very odd Nin Justice Mort build, which I probably wouldn't do this if this is what I was like intending to make a video on, but really I'd say all that matters is justice here. Sudden death is actually pretty useful here because we don't really do any damage. The whole joke is that we have an insane amount of life regen and decent damage reduction. Also, I may be using double curse of weakness, so we're getting we're getting a lot of enemy damage down, a absurd amount of life regen baseline. I'm also using equilibrium, which I think it works now, but it doesn't work like super well. And we're using these Snowswatch mittens, which is the whole purpose of this, right? So every time you lose life, you get +1 life regen. If we can get the cooldown lower and the duration up so it like overlaps, this is kind of a big deal because 1 HP per second, when you have plus, you know, we're at 168% heals right now, that's a lot, especially when enemies are doing so much less damage. I also have Thorn's boots on to do a little extra damage. We're gonna have to find damage somewhere because I think bosses are gonna kill us right now, but we'll see. My build is a little funky. I took champion just to have some extra damage. Besides that, it's mostly defensive nodes. There's some random stuff like a random edge of divinity for stun, damage based on armor and whatnot. But yeah, so you know, previously the equilibrium build was basically an immortal character. Now, I will say we are in Darkness 90 with the healing debuff turned off. I don't believe you can do this at max difficulty with the healing debuff turned on. I just don't think it works. I'll take blue rock shield, I guess. That's fine. I haven't even looked at what are our role things? 12% master, 10% expert. Not great. Not particularly great. Our dice situation wasn't incredible either. But like, look at this. We're just standing in the middle. Now, mind you, this is part of this is we're using double weakness stuff, right? Like, double weakness stuff is kind of degenerate. But I just wanted to see, is there a world where you can just go immortal? All right, I'll take rock shield up. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not good, for sure. And the current version of the game, it's not good. Don't get it twisted. But, you know, we'll take it. I think attack speed is gonna be better than anything else at the moment, sadly. We get damage bonus from being exalted. Also, I might notice my HP is only 135. This is after hitting like 2 or 3 campfires, just because to get all the bonus healing, enemy weakness, and life regen, you kind of had to sacrifice some stats somewhere. All right, we can upgrade rocks. It's fine. But basically, we're going to have to find damage through shrines for this to really do anything. And again, we do have the thorn boots on, so that takes care of like laser cats, which is good. It should take care of the cursed almost by itself, assuming I can tank the poison rain, because thorns works on poison rain. If you're new to the channel or you new to Death Must Die or whatever, there's some tricks that you'll probably see from watching these videos. Also, if you're new, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. I would appreciate it. Do we want to take a strike here? There are other strikes we're taking. Probably take sickles. Now let's take rock shield upgrade. But yeah, I do think we're gonna need damage stuff, but we are taking life regen over everything. As that's kind of the agenda. I don't know about the Jin fight. I think that's gonna be a little rough. I think the goal here is to get retribution. Obviously, so we can just go full on thorns from Justice. And then get more armor, and then if we get lucky and hit like inner peace or something, then yeah, everything's gonna go fine. I've been like permanently cursed with this. I don't think this is actually a curse icon. I think what it actually is the mitts, and this is the icon for it. We do have sudden death on like a super low cooldown, which I think is awesome. Not something I do very often, but it kind of made sense here, and it's gonna be useful. More adept offers is whatever. More pickup drops is not terrible. Technically, it has a chance to increase the amount of vacuums we find, which is nice. One of the downsides of the mittens that we're on is they have a lower pull range than your average gloves. Okay, I was saying Sickles is pretty great, and it is, but we take Execution early. We're 5 minutes in. Execution is going to be more XP. For free, basically. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, here's something interesting. Your strikes can cause smite. Your casts do burning. Neither of those are really doing anything. We're on, like, 2 super slow casts. I mean, dash to get us to more shrines is probably what I should be doing. And I should be dashing more because I do have the on-block recharge dash sometimes talent selected. And as I said before, the only way we're really doing damage here is through shrines. But also, picking up like cooldown reduction stuff is going to be big. This is not it, although Ravens is not terrible. I'm just gonna reroll. Ick. So fear is really good normally, but I don't want things to run away, so I'm gonna banish it. Like, fear is like the best aura in the game. I'm also gonna banish necromancy here. I'm gonna take soul stealers. Maybe we get mayhem out of it. Like, soul stealers is one of the keys to unlock mayhem that scales damage off of enemies being cursed when they die. So like, there's a world where that works, I guess. I don't know. The challenge right here is trying to figure out how we scale our damage up to the later game, I guess, of the run. It's weird saying like a late game because it's a 20-minute run game, but like to the late. All right. Well, mayhem was literally exactly what we wanted. We took soul stealers so we could possibly get mayhem. We got rewarded for it immediately. I'm gonna stand in it. It hurts. It's not doing. Thorns isn't doing any damage. Okay, noted. Well, not any, but like almost none. But our life regen, though. Actually, we're just beating the shit out of him. This is fine. Did this change? Or is it just because the thorns on the boots is so low damage? Maybe if it was retribution, it would be better. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're doing enough. Yeah, Averon just consistently good character. I do think it's important to have a build like this active where you can kind of, not fully AFK, but like you could just kind of get your ass beat, you know, while you're fighting and you aren't punished for it. Like, you don't have to dodge everything. All right, Sickles is great. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Sickles is great. Oh, we also have Justice's attack, so we have weakening. So we're on triple weakening layers here. We have 60%, 60%, and then the 30% from... Wait. Is that right? Yeah, 30% from that. I don't know exactly how it stacks. I don't think it's not straight additive. I'm pretty sure it's probably like 60%, then 60% of that, and like 30% of that, or some variation of that. But either way, if you can see how much we're blocking. Like, if we're blocking for 1.5, that means that we block damage blocked is equal to your armor divided by 100. Oh, well, that's just how much we're blocking. Doesn't really, for some reason I was thinking it was different, but then there's damage reduction. I don't know. Enemies aren't doing a lot of damage, let's say that. If someone chooses to do the math, you are the hero, not that we deserve, but the hero that we need. I'll take Rock Shield. I rock with Rock Shield. Hey, when anyone played Mega Man X, did anyone ever start at another fight that wasn't Chill Penguin? His name's Chill Penguin, right? I'm having a crisis now that maybe his name isn't Chill Penguin. Cause like, I'm gonna banish Reprisal. I don't really want that. I'm gonna reroll higher stuff here. Oh my god. These are both huge. I'm gonna take Piety though. Piety, Piety. Oh my Piety. Pretty sure it's Piety. But I feel like Chill Penguin, it's definitely Chill Penguin. I feel like you always take Chill Penguin so you can get the dash early on. And I only bring it up because I saw someone, like, I think they were playing it for the first time or whatever, which is wild to me, is that's one of my most played games of all time. I think that's maybe my most rented game from Blockbuster is Mega Man X. In the old days, back in the before times. But like, you go to Chill Penguin, you get his ice attack, and you get the dash super early on. I mean, I think that's just the objectively correct start, right? We could take Radiance, but hear me out. We also get damage from having more armor, and we are winning by outlasting our enemies, not by outdamaging them. So, as much as I said I do need damage, we also have death. So there's that. Now what I will say is that if we see Retribution pop up, that should probably be at the top of our list. Like that. Yeah, that's really good. that's a really big pickup, I think. Oh, laser cats. Do you think if we get like a water level, I mean, I never want water levels. Do you think if we had a water level, we get laser sharks? And just straight up Dr. Evil? I feel like these devs would do that. You know? I think that's the type of stuff they do. Ravens. I think 1 point of Ravens is actually not terrible either. So my reasoning being is the way Ravens typically function, like their AI, is they go hit an enemy, then they go find another enemy to hit. They don't stick on an enemy. And every time they hit an enemy, they curse them. And because we have Mayhem, we really just want everything we kill to be cursed. I mean, it obviously only affects elites and bosses. I say obviously, but like, everyone should know that, but let's be real here. That's not true. Whenever an elite or boss enemy dies while it's cursed, I get permanent damage, right? So currently we were only doing that with Soul Stealers, which was like a pretty low chance. Ravens are a consistent source of that. This feels like a power upgrade, though. So as a quick refresher to everyone, top red is strike, blue is cast, gold is power, purple is summon. We will take the potion filled with golden liquid. It's definitely lemonade. It's definitely lemon-lime Gatorade, and definitely not cat piss.
Don't just climb the mountain, conquer it.
Oh my gosh, I'm not beating the allegations. Then you gotta calm down. All right, let's reroll. Radiance. Maybe it's just Merciful Strike. Maybe it's just attack damage up. I think Radiance is actually pretty bad. Oh, we got 2 levels. Nice. Big sickles now. Yeah. So, for some reason, Radiance tends to greatly underperform compared to something like Fear. All things being equal, Fear's always going to do significantly better. And I understand, like, part of Radiance's thing is you have to, like, stay inside the Radiance. It, like, scales up the damage. But it doesn't really, like, end up being that as great. Whereas something like Retribution, well, you see what Retribution is doing. All right, so now we want duration, right? Like, isn't that the bit here? Because 6 seconds on equilibrium. This is slowly getting up. Wow. Okay. And again, yeah, on Darkness 100, can't do it because you get the healing debuff. It kind of sucks, but
Let's see how long you can last.
at the same, oh my god, Nin. What in the world? Not even trying to hide it at that point. You know, now that we know that a druid's happening, do we think the druid's gonna be a hot chick? I mean, let's be real here. No offense. I don't mean that like in a sexist way. I'm just saying, like, this game has a lot of baddies and just like attractive characters, right? And as far as playable characters, most of them are dudes. You've got, well, actually that's not really true because Scotty's a chick, and Nixie, and then Maris, and then Lorian's like close enough. So there's that. All right, I'll take Retribution up over everything. We still only have 150 max HP. There's a little concern about that. Like, we just get surprise ganked, but okay, did I just tank it? Not, oh, well, I guess I need to make her not invincible before I start trying to do that. Huh. This is what I was a little bit worried about. We don't do damage here, but they don't hurt us. Also, I really hope in the future they figure out a way to keep enemies inside the border, or just get rid of the border entirely for the boss fights, because, like, it's annoying when these guys run way outside and you just can't do anything about it. Yeah, this is a long fight, but I mean, it's what we signed up for, right? I gave up all damage in my gear. I don't think I've ever had a Insect Queen fight where the ads were alive this long. But our HP is just, it's full. It's not moving. Soul Stealer's technically doing damage. Everything's technically doing damage. It's just not a lot. I think we're actually going to kill the Jinn off of off of retaliation his flamethrower. Or at least that's what I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it sounds fun. Can you die already? Wait, do her ads die when she dies? That's literally the first time in like, what, 500 hours now? Well, that's not real. It's, however, let's take lifelink. However many hours I've put into Act 2 of this game that I have seen the Insect Queen die before the ads. I think. Or that it's been noticeable difference. Can we take these guys? Oh, well. No, I guess we just cast Wail of the Banshee and they die. Power Word Kill, whatever. Pick your D&D spell. Pick your Pathfinder spell. We are a 9th level tank. We know very specifically one 9th level AoE kill ability and no other spells. I guess we have Earthquake as well. So we have the Gura no Mi, right? Whitebeard's fruit. Yo, something in there hit really hard. Was it this guy? Something in there was hitting us really hard. We're having the duel of the century. This is some Elden Ring shit right here. Brother, die. Okay. It's crazy. All right, rock shield up. This is fine. These are just gonna banish this and banish this. Take sickles. At least sickles will do damage. Got to pick up items to get our money. Okay, who? Oh, maybe it's the red skeletons. They do a lot of damage. They're like enraged, probably because they're on fire.
That boulder, knowing it will crush you every time. A mortal dares where gods hesitate.
Uh-huh. Hey, Rock Shield Master. I don't think I've heard that voice line before, or at least I don't remember. So, like, we're getting a druid character, right? Odds are that would mean we're getting some type of, like, nature god to pair with it, you would think. Or maybe they do the old switcheroo on us. And instead of getting a nature god, we get the opposite. They do, like, a Captain Planet. And we get, like, the pollution god. I think that would be hilarious. Oh, can we talk about... I don't think I've ever brought this up on the channel. Can we talk about the baddie from Captain Planet with who was one of the villains, the blonde hair, who was like had like the bangs over her eye, who I don't know what happened. I was definitely young when I saw that. But ever since I saw that hairstyle, oh my god, does it do something for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it awakened, but I don't even remember that character's name. Someone in the comments is gonna remember. She was some like evil polluting bitch, right? But she not a good character. But my child memory is like, yeah, that's the one. I'll take full area, I guess. I don't know. All those choices were kind of terrible. It was also the first appearance of luck this entire, or the fates this entire run, which is honestly super interesting. Like, I hadn't thought about it until just now, but to get to level 39, what are the odds to get to level 30, or I guess 38, right? 38 without seeing the fates a single time? That's, it seems very low. Pick up items. I think I was mentioning it before. I think I got distracted talking about cartoon baddies. Yeah, I tank this. I don't tank this. Well, oh, our healing is so fast. We're brawling with the devil. The HP regen is actually outrageous. No, I can't. We can't take it. We kind of can. This is stupid, by the way. We could tank it for a little bit, but we can also just stun him out of it. I think we actually, as long as we stand outside of the fire, we're fine. Before we, like, finish the run, though, we should see. So this doesn't have full uptime. This is at 6-second duration. Our heals is at 200% right now, which seems odd since this says 200%. I don't really know what's going on with that exactly. I think Equilibrium is broken still, but I don't think it's broken in the sense of it's not working at all. I think it's like somewhat working, or working like at a fraction of what it used to. But either way, am I full? No, I just left that on the ground. Yeah, we're really just brawling with the Jhin right now on 90. Most characters cannot do this, by the way. Like, this is not a thing you do to beat this guy. You normally kill him before he kills you. But Averron don't give a fuck. Yeah. This is extremely satisfying. I'm glad I turned on the recording. I hope you all were glad I did too. Oh, am I full right at that point? That's miserable. All right, let's get rid of all of our purple items as usual. I think what they should add is a button to sell items on the ground. Just like on one key. It would be bad if you accidentally hit it. Oh man, the DPS is so bad. In that last run we did with Kront, we were doing 70k DPS. Here we had 7.5. Gross. Also Mayhem for 29. Not exciting. This actually got nerfed a bit with the new random enemies, so it could be really good, but could also be bad, so it's kind of weird. Execution was okay for a 1-pointer. But yeah, I hope you all are glad that I decided to hit record on this one too. Let's go ahead and look at the shop as we do at the end of all of these videos, just to see if there's anything interesting. I don't think this amulet's good. I also like explain why items are good if you're still watching this. Like, it's just a thing I do. If you're new to the game, this probably help you. This is okay. 6 alterations are the dice that I think is you have to have on your relic, or in my case, you have to have. The others you can mix around a bit. I don't think there's a world where you need those two stats together though. This is okay. It's just a mishmash of stuff. It's like strictly worse than what we're wearing though, so we can take it off. This is kind of funny because that's a lot of life regen, and you just saw what life regen did. Also a lot better expert offers. The problem is that's bad armor, and that's a no-no, and plus we have the curse of weakness. So again, it's just a worse thing. These are good. These are good gloves. 15% attack speed and strike. Attack speed and strikes go together really well, so you keep stuff like that. Banish, alteration, damage, frost nova. I mean, this is good. I just have it, so I'd sell it. But if you didn't have it, I'd keep something like that. This is just bad. It's just whatever. If you want an XP gain set, that's what that's for. It's purple. Not keeping things purple because it can't roll as high enough. This is a weird stat roll. This is the same problem. It's weird. It's like if I want I don't really want 0.1 life regen ever. If I want life regen, I'll go more than this. It does have the power fire nova, which is good, but meh. This is good for cast character. Cooldown reduction and cast are the natural synergy in the same way that like attack speed and luck and strike is. So for a cast character, that's good. These boots are pretty good as well, I would say. Although I do have like the exact same thing, so I'm gonna sell them. This chest piece is just, I mean, it's actually not terrible. I have similar. A lot of armor is really good on Averron. And this is just if you need a ton of HP on Scotty, it's fine. All right, let's look at the shop. 40 HP, 10 master offer. Pretty good. Pretty good. Life on kill. Life on kill on any one piece of your gear is very important on the average build. Light armor. Strikes. Medium. See, this has too many. A lot of the times, if an item has too many like different affixes or whatever, like, see, it's got 12. It's always gonna have armor, but it's got the pull range. Gloves are gonna have armor and pull range always, but it's got like 5 life regen, added offers, and the proc effect. It means they're getting nerfed from having too much stuff going on. And kind of the same thing with all this. Heal and level up's interesting. I think it's better than it used to be. It's actually not a terrible stat now, but not great. This is not a bad relic. Not for here, but I think there's a blue skill Scotty build that could use that. And the rest is okay. This is okay relic for a cast build too. But yeah, nothing tier 2 exciting. Some legacy items are a little bit better. But anyways, I'm glad to see this kind of worked. Equilibrium back on the menu, I guess. Was not expecting that. But anyways, again, I hope you guys liked the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Happy holidays. I don't know how many more Death Must Die videos we're going to get with this gear, just because I've looked at this other stuff and it doesn't work as well as you would want it to. I mean, I don't know about the druid things. I can't use them, right? But the ranger ones have been a little disappointing so far. I guess we could try out the Maris thing, but I don't think it's good either, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go check out my other videos. Other games are cool too. I yap a lot. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Jeff out. Later.